Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are a subscriber or if you've been here before. As you can see, your girl got a different wig on today. Like, it makes my head look kind of big because I have two like big braids right here, but my hair need to be washed and conditioned, and I ain't got time for it. So I was like, let me slap a wig on my head and do this video real quick. But so if you don't know, I do low income, but my name is Day, and I do low income budgeting on my channel. So I decided back in, I'm gonna just give you a little backstory real quick if you haven't heard it already. If you have, I'm sorry, you will hear it plenty more times. So back in December, I was at a job training that is not in my city. I had no money. It was a one-day training, so I went down one day, stayed the night, and then came home the next day. So the following day, when we had the actual training, it was like, you know, regular 8 to 4 or whatever, 8 to 4, 30 hours. But when we had the regular training and we, you know, broke for lunch, I only had $5 in my account. $5, y'all. And payday was at the end of that week. So, it, like, I had no money. I had to go to the dollar menu, get me something off the dollar menu for lunch. And at that moment, it was like, I cannot continue to live like this. I cannot continue to live where before I get paid the next, you know, before I get my next check, I cannot like deplete my account to where I only have a few dollars left. Like, that's ridiculous. That should not happen at all, ever. Like, that should never happen. Now, I will say, a lot of people go through this. A lot of people literally live paycheck to paycheck. And I can't knock that because that is my life. I make less than $28,000 a year. I don't make a lot of money. Is it less than 28? Yes, I think, yes. I make less than $28,000 a year. So I don't make a lot of money at all, but I'm learning to use what I have. And that's what we have to do. We have to learn to use what we have. So basically, on my channel, I am bringing you along my financial journey that I've decided to go on when I had my, like, I cannot live like this moment. So I just figured, let me record videos, post them on YouTube. Either people will watch them or people won't. At first I was like, yeah, I would like people to watch and people to see. But then I learned really, really, really fast. And this is about a lot of things, a lot of aspects of my life. I'm in school full-time. I take online classes. I go to work full-time. I do have one child. She's 10 years old. I live with my boyfriend. We do not combine our funds at all. We do not, like, his money is his money, my money is my money. We are not married, and we have no plans to get married. So for me, it's going to stay that way because legally, I'm single. So, like, it's just, I feel like it's best, and especially, like, with his views on everything. So I'll get to that in a second. So yes, so I'm in school for social work. I work in social services. There we have it. So last week I talked about, like, some of my debts. One of my debts is student loan debt. I owe almost $45,000 right now in student loans, and I'm not even done with school. I don't graduate until December 2020. So it's going to be higher than that. But I have learned that there will be people that are close to you, like close to you, that will not believe in what it is that you're trying to do. I don't care what it is. If you are thinking about going back to school, it'll be somebody who's like, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe that's not a good idea. Or if you are wanting to become an entrepreneur, and it might be somebody like, how are you going to do that? You don't have this and you don't have that, and, you know, whatever. You want to start a family. You want to buy a car. You want to buy a house. You want to, I don't know, like, what it was, start a new job, go into a new field, whatever the case may be. There will be people that do not believe in you, do not believe in your vision, and that can be hard, especially if you are really close to these people. Now, me and my boyfriend have two very different views on life. Like, our view, his view on life is like kind of like it is what it is. My view on life is like you should make goals. You should set goals and like go for those goals. You should dream. Like, you should have dreams. You should have desires and passions and things like that. He's not like that. He's like, I'm gonna get up, go to work, and that I have this job. That it is what it is. Like, this is how it's gonna be for the rest of my life. That's how he is, and that's fine. Like, that is totally fine, right? But when it comes to the point where someone else's visions or someone else's outlook on life should not, someone else's outlook on life should not be an attack on the way you view life and the way you view things and the way you do things. He is not supportive of me going back to school. Like, this has been a conversation before, and it came up again this morning because I'm in school for social work. We all know social workers aren't the richest people around, right? That is not what I am going back to school for. I'm not going back to school to become rich. If I want to do that, like, I'll find other means to become rich. Like, that is, my goal is not to become rich. Now, I think for him, because we basically are kind of like roommates with benefits, for him it's like, how do you plan to take care of you and your daughter? And, you know, because he has his thing, like, he makes decent money, he has, you know, his retirement going and all of that and stuff, and that's been a conversation like, I can't retire and take care of y'all or take care of you. I'm only going to be able to retire and take care of myself. So it's kind of like, basically, we're roommates. I mean, let's be real honest. Like, we just have the title, but we're basically roommates. It's not like we're coming together for, you know, to grow together, or, you know, like that's really not what it is. But it is what it is. But what I was saying before when other people have views, we can't let other people's views get us down, because a lot of times, like he will say something or somebody else will say something, and I'll just be like, well, maybe I shouldn't be going back to school, because he feels like social work, you don't make a lot of money. Why are you going back to school? That, like, the phrase what he said today was, if you're not going to be making at least $50,000 a year once you graduate, there's no point in you going back to school. And it's like, I'm not trying to get rich. I mean, if you know how to handle your money, and I've seen, like, I love watching the Dave Ramsey show. I love watching it. Like, I love watching the debt-free screens and all of that, where, like, it can be somebody on there who don't make $100,000 a year, don't make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year, and they still become debt-free, and they still, like, you know, are on the right track. So I know that it can be done, but it's a matter of, like, determination. So with all of that, the whole point of me telling that kind of long story is, we cannot let other people, whatever your journey is, whatever your goals are, wherever you are trying to go in life, you cannot let anybody bring you down, because I have the tendency to just be sad and just kind of get in this mode of, like, maybe this isn't the right thing. Like, maybe this isn't, like, I've been told I don't make enough money. You can't save money. You don't make a lot of money. You're not gonna be able to save. Like, this, I've been told that, like, words out of people's mouths, like, that's what it, like, telling me, like, my financial freedom journey is not going to, I'm not going to get to the destination that I'm trying to get to because I don't make a lot of money. And it's like, man, like, yeah, like, sometimes you might be like, well, dang, they right, like, I don't make a lot of money. How, like, realistically, how am I going to do this? And, you know, go through all of these feelings and emotions and things like that. We can't do that. We can't let people get us down to the point of stopping what we're trying to do or like doubting ourselves. We cannot allow other people to doubt us. Like, I cannot continue to allow other people to make me doubt myself and doubt what I'm doing. And, you know, there's places I want to go. You know, like that. There's more to life than just getting up every day, like with no dreams, no desires, and all of that, and just getting up and just going. And like, to me, like, people like that tend to be very selfish because they view life in a way where it's like there's no point in doing this, that, and the fourth. Like, it's just, I don't know. But like, I just feel like people that have those mindsets tend to be very selfish, and it's really not okay. But I mean, we're all different, and I can't knock somebody else's mentality, like, unless you have a mentality that's like hurting people and all of that. But with all of that being said, because I'm already at 11 minutes and I still need to like clean up and all of that, I am gonna go over just go over March, because I did get paid yesterday, and yeah. So we'll go over that. I should have like prefaced this whole video with that's what I was planning to do. I should have prefaced the video with that's what I was planning to do. But then I just went off on my little tangent, because I know, like, if you are like me, like, basically, I'm a single mom. I'm in a relationship, but basically I'm a single mother. I am my daughter's only financial provider. And what the extra thing that my boyfriend does is buy groceries, and he really don't like doing that. He don't like to be the only person who can provide that or whatever. So, you know, I have a lot of stuff that I have to work through and like try to get through as far as my monthly budgets and stuff go, because like, to be honest, I don't want to hear nobody's mouth. Like, yes, like we're supposed to be a team, but you know, I guess, I mean, to be a team, we both have to put in work and all of that. And you know, I pay my half of the bills, he pays his half of the bills, and he buys the groceries, and he don't like having that extra of like having to pay for the groceries. So with that being said, I do have to like kind of look at myself and see what I'm doing. Like, once I get my personal loan paid off, I have like a little extra money. I wanted to start saving money, but I don't know how the next few months are gonna go. And y'all just, you know, I'm not just gonna tell y'all everything, because stuff might not like fall into place the way I want them to fall into place. But I would definitely keep y'all updated, because this is a part of my journey. Like, if you watch my first video, there's so much that I'm trying to work on. There's so much that I'm trying to work on this year, or that I want to work on this year. And I've kind of focused more so on like the financial aspect, especially like on this channel, because I know it's the struggle that a lot of us have, especially if you're a single mom and you don't make a lot of money. So yeah, but I'm gonna go over real quick my March, like just kind of recap that and show you, and like, I don't know, and then we'll just come back and end it. Okay, so to kind of quickly go over this is my March budget. This is pretty much how I do it. I write it all down like this, like all my expenses that I have to pay, I have no choice but to pay, goes right here. I still have not did my cash envelopes or anything like that, because of reasons. And so we are just gonna look at this. So all of this stuff been paid. This past check I got paid on yesterday. So whatever yesterday was, the 29th. My check was $795.65. And then I have not been to the bank, which hopefully I can make it to the bank before they close today, so I can get money for rent. And then I do have like Google Music. That's $11.99 a month. I put $30 on my credit card this morning, actually. because I'm really trying to pay that off. Like, I'm really trying to pay that off, and I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And then I have to get $60 off for gas. All of this came up to $736.99, which leaves me with $58.66. And with that, the $58.66, I'm pretty much just gonna toss it over into my savings account for now until I can figure out like cash envelopes and all of that. But yeah, like that's that. I didn't do my miscellaneous. I didn't do it again this week. I'm gonna start back next month. Yeah, I'll start back next month because I've pretty much been using tax money for everything, and I just felt like ain't no point in me doing it. But I mean, if you want to see it, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and put that in there. Okay, so that was like a kind of a recap of March, like what I began, doing. So I did make left over. I have extra 58.66. I think I'm just gonna put that extra over into my savings account and just keep like feeding off of my tax refund, because I still have money, honey. But I do need to go, like today I'm gonna go furniture shopping, and because I need a new couch. My couch, that's why you see me sitting like in front of a wall all the time, because my couch is a mess. And it's just kind of broke down and old, and the cushions, I don't know how to reupholster. I don't know how to like put like, feel the stuff and all of that. Like, I don't know how to do all that. So let's just buy a new couch. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna just put that extra that I had from this check over into my savings account while I kind of figure it out, because I still like with all of this stuff that's going on, like where it's like, okay, I understand, like, okay, so we just need to go, like me and my boyfriend, we just need to go in half on everything. So it's gonna be like, I go grocery shopping, he gives me money every weekend to go grocery shopping, which is like like 100 to 100, anywhere between $100 and $140. Like, we don't have a set budget for groceries. He'll just give me whatever he feels like giving me. So I mean, just thinking about that, like even going in half with that, even going in half with 100 a week, that's about $200 a month. I don't have an extra $200 a month to even do that. So yes, like I don't know. We'll see. Like, I just need to figure that out, like figure all of that out. But I'm gonna just keep on going. I'm gonna keep pushing through and keep just paying down my credit card so they can be paid off, and paying off this personal loan so they can be paid off. And over the next few months, I want to get through school and to the summer before I think about like any like big moves or anything like that. So the next few months, I'm gonna just see where I'm going. But I'll just take you all along with me. But if you stayed this whole time, which I wasn't trying to make a video that was 20 minutes long, if you stayed the whole time, leave a comment down below and just say hey. Or say whatever you want to say. But leave me a comment down below so I can know that you stayed with me. You stick with me for the whole 20, okay? So with all that being said, I will see you all next week, same time, same place. Hopefully next month, like, I can do a little more, maybe do like a day in the life or something like that, like, because those are kind of, maybe a day in the life or a vlog once or twice a month, maybe twice a month, because it would be petty to just do y'all like once a month like that, like, oh, here's a vlog once a month, here's a day in the life once a month or something. So what would you like to see? I know my situation is crazy, like, it'd be like a soap opera following me, and I'm just playing. But yeah, so like what would you like to see? Comment down below. Like, would you like a vlog? Would you like to do? I know I see a lot of people doing something that I wanted to do, and I was gonna try to do was like on my way to work, on my way back home from work, like just kind of chit chat. But for whatever reason, like I went and bought like the little car mount for my phone, and it just wouldn't stick. So I don't know. Like, would you want to see something like that where it can be more like laid back and y'all see my road rage, or would you like to see a vlog like maybe twice a month, or a day in the life, or what would you like to see? Like, I'm here for y'all. Like, we are in this together, and as long as I'm doing this, like showing y'all my financial freedom journey, like, welcome to my world, welcome to my life. So like, we can just talk about different stuff, whatever it is. Let me know. I'm pretty much an open book, but I'm trying to not tell too much of my business. But just let me know. We'll talk about it. We'll work through it. We'll get there. And with all of that, just know, if no one has told you, you are loved. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.